Vlog 100. I sent an email to the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam, a museum with modern art and with new artists. I can't always try it out, of course. There is a chance, though. Like I said, they have a lot of new artists. I had a dream. I saw a red panda in my dreams, and the dream lasted for a while. When reading the news this morning, I read an article that a red panda was born in the zoo of Amsterdam. Think that is very funny. I'm feeling at ease, listening to Bob Dylan's Live in Budokan, Japan 1978. Really a great live album. Having thoughts about things, mostly about the mind. Sometimes I'm lost within fantasy. It is strange to feel and see when being in an episode. Some episodes last for a long time, in gradations through my mind, projecting the frames on the outside. Are they in fear? How deep do you go within yourself? Always strange to encounter. It are moments in time, but not in a fantasy anymore. I've learned that the afterlife is real. Your inner being will continue to live on, your interactions with yourself as well, only in a lighter place and feelings of love, reincarnation for everyone, a new cup, a new life, going back to the earth again, never lost. It is the other way around. You know more about the afterlife than you think. You've been there many, many times. In another way, it is home. The more you think about it, the better views you will have, interacting with previous and future lives, in different zeitgeist. A new era will be upon us, spiritual to the higher regions of the afterlife. It will be so beautiful. No words to describe it, pure bliss. The clock shows 20 hours. The album ended. I'm looking at other albums at the moment. Daft Punk's Alive 2007 album, or why not Tommy, made by The Who, a classic. I'm turning inward again, gradations within gradations, open and closed, losing yourself in time. What is reality when they are going fast in all directions? In what way are you interacting with them? What is reality? What is sanity? How do you interact with society? You're lost within yourself. A psychosis is around the clock. Time after time again. What is eternity? Moving through the seen and unseen world. Your mind can do weird tricks on that. What is reality? About some things you don't talk about with other people. You lose yourself within them. Good or bad feelings. Time, within the calendar and beyond. Interacting with people. Some are really intense in big feelings of love. Time, again. Age, society, religious or not. Other books maybe? Yes, that is the case. It is mostly that there is an afterlife and that reincarnation is a fact. The next step is that we move through the universe as energy with our soul. I'm trying to explain that the mind and feelings are energy as well. Being lost within a labyrinth mostly. But everything fits. There are boundaries within ourselves, with our thoughts and feelings. How deep can you go that you might feel other people in their thoughts and feelings, interacting with them? That is where I lose track. Then there is a curtain between these things. Are you letting that into your own thoughts and feelings, to the inner core? What is for yourself and what is for other people? I think it is possible in a way. Anyways, I'm losing track there quite often. In other things I can be in myself a lot and really enjoy it. I'm thinking about moving house in the future. Not sure when. My mind is still not stable. Where do I want to live? Can I live on my own? Can I cope with my thoughts? Can I live in reality? I need to do new things then. A daily routine. Inner or outer thoughts. How deep in feelings am I? I need money for that as well, of course. And I am working on it. I'm grateful for certain things at the moment. And here is a part from my diary. Thursday, 9th of July 2020, 5 p.m. I had my hair cut, a nice chat with the hairdresser. As always, really friendly. Had some thoughts about cryptocurrencies. I took a shower as well. I had lunch, a paprika from the oven. Was a great lunch. I'm listening to Lou Reed for a while already and have the cat in my room. Friday, the 10th of July 2020. Last evening I had some thoughts about cryptocurrency. Some were rising, but the one I had in mind is already dropping again. Seems that some people talk about it on TikTok. Was nice to have some thoughts about it, and will it continue to rise? Who knows, maybe in the future. It is still higher than usual, but, like I said, it's already dropping again. I doubled my profit, but won't touch it. Maybe another time. I did my internet routines, watched some YouTube. I will go to my uncle and aunt to bring some cake around 1 p.m. My parents will have lunch first. I'm not that hungry yet. 4:32 p.m. Went with my mother to my uncle and aunt. Had a nice chat with my aunt. Was fun. My uncle was talking with my mother outside, a conversation about something, but I don't know what it was, because I respected their privacy and went inside of the car with the radio on. Back home, I took some rest and fell asleep. Many dreams with going by plane to unknown place. Also, an old girlfriend of mine. We had a long conversation and then she ran off upstairs, probably to her flight. I was rejected a couple of times on my own flight. I had some drawings and paintings with me. I just woke up again, made a cup of coffee and put on Led Zeppelin. Also put a new vlog online, Vlog 99, with a chat about last week. I'm out of lighters by the way, and do have 1.5 packages of tobacco left. 8:31 p.m. I shaved off my beard and brushed my teeth. Ready to go. A friend will call in a bit, I guess. I found a lighter. Saturday, the 11th of July, 2020. First we had a bite at a place in Purmerend, a Turkish calzone. A bit too much of melted cheese. It was a great meal though. Afterwards we drove to the shisha lounge in the north part of Amsterdam. We had one of the last spots, talking about many things again. Also about the YouTubes he sent me. Some other people joined us and there was some nice conversations with the four of us. After a good 2 hours we left again. Back home I listened to garbage for a bit before going to bed. Today I woke up really late, around 10:40 a.m. I made a cup of coffee and went out with my mother for a weekly shopping spree. To the bakery and supermarket, a small round this time. I bought some tobacco as well, so I'm good for upcoming week. I put on Simon and Garfunkel. Already took my morning medicines. Sunday, the 12th of July, 2020. Yesterday I stayed home. I did get a call from a friend. He had some cherries for me. I will call him later on today. I made some spaghetti last evening and fell asleep a couple of times. Really tired all the time. I got a reply on one of my vlogs. Think that is very nice. Open up the door to the balcony again. It is nice weather outside. Made a cup of coffee and put on REM to start the day with. 7 p.m. I sent an email to the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam. I just talked about that. This is from my diary, so I will repeat it a small bit. They are open to new artists. I visited them a couple of times in the past. I can always try it out, you know. If not, then it doesn't matter. At least I tried it out. Put on Lou Reed. Having thoughts about my inner core again. How deep does it go? Within society, but also within a life after death. I saw a dragon crawling through the dirt. How far does it go? A thought pops up. Can a dragon be a thought? Tuesday. Tuesday. Yesterday I stayed home. First I had a poke bowl with some sushi. Brought some soup away to my uncle. In the evening I watched some Netflix. First I ended the anime Spirited Away. I watched it in 2 sittings. Watched that one when it came out 20 years ago. It was nice to see that one again. My oldest brother watched it recently. And probably because of that I saw it myself as well. Afterwards I watched the second episode from Jim Jeffries, recommended by a friend. Oh my god, really a great guy. I really enjoyed myself. I will watch the last part later on. I woke up late, past 10 a.m. Made a cup of coffee and did my internet routines. Will take a shower later on, no rush. 1 p.m. Some thoughts about cryptocurrency. I called my doctor for medicines. He is on a holiday, but there was a phone number for another doctor. Can pick them up upcoming week. Then I can pick up some antipsychotic medicines as well. 5 p.m. I took a shower, washed my hair and brushed my teeth. Put on Bob Dylan. A friend called me back. We'll go to his place within 40 minutes. Only for dinner this time. He had to be somewhere around 7:30 p.m. I can't find my nail clipper. Searched it for everywhere. 7:47 p.m. I cycled to the friend's house. His girlfriend was there as well. We had dinner with the 3 of us. Sea devil with baked potatoes and cauliflower sauce. It wasn't a bad meal. In between we talked. Dessert and a cup of coffee to finish the evening. Like I said, he had to go somewhere, so I cycled back home again. Wednesday, the 15th of 2020. Woke up to go to the bathroom many times, at least 4 times. Made a cup of coffee. Did my internet routines. I put on a live album from Pet Shop Boys. Inner Sanctum. I have the cat in my room and opened the door to the balcony. 3:26 p.m. I went out with my mother, first to the pharmacy to pick up medicines, to a brother of mine and an uncle. At my uncle's place we had a cup of coffee with a piece of pie. My mother helped my uncle out with bacon chicken. In between some nice conversations while reading the newspaper. On the background there was CNN on TV. I really enjoyed myself, finishing our round on my brother before returning home again. I still have heavy burning acid. Took some Rennies for that. They didn't have all of my medicines again, so I need to go back tomorrow again, probably. I will get an email for that. 8:52 p.m. I cycled to that friend's place. When arriving, he asked me to buy some French fries close by. He bought 3 veal steaks. When arriving at his home again, the steaks were ready. His girlfriend was there as well. We had dinner, finishing with a cup of coffee. The friend and I brought some garbage bags away, while his girlfriend did the dishes. Of course, really grateful for that. His girlfriend went back to Rotterdam, where she lives. We talked for a bit. He bought 3 tuna dishes with him, which he prepared at home. I couldn't be more fresh. My mother really liked it. I'm still full from dinner, maybe later on. Small chat with my mother. My father is playing on the PlayStation 4. I'm thirsty. Time for a glass of water. Thursday, the 17th of July, 2020. Made 2 cups of coffee in the morning while doing my internet routines. Slept a lot during the afternoon. Fell asleep 3 times. Made some fruit. I'm listening to air. My mother is babysitting on my nephew. My father is at home. Okay, Friday the 17th of July 2020. Woke up around 9:15 a.m. Made a cup of coffee. Did my internet routines. Got a mail back from the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam. They talked about my artwork in their theme, but they won't put it on display though. They are prioritizing other artists. Doesn't matter. I'm honored that they talked about my artwork. I will go out in a bit to a fish shop in Monnikendam, buying smoked eel for a younger brother of mine. 11:17 a.m. I went to Monnikendam. Didn't take long, 45 minutes. Need to bring the fish we bought to 2 brothers of mine and an uncle later on. They weren't home yet. No rush. 5 p.m. Took some rest in the early afternoon. Got an email from the Melkweg in Amsterdam that the concert from Pixies will be next year. Because of the coronavirus, I got a message from a friend about that as well. Was planning to go there with 2 of my friends. We'll keep the tickets for next year. He also asked me to come along to Amsterdam on Monday or Tuesday. He can't make it on the other days, including a small holiday ahead of him with his family. I checked out the weather and Tuesday is the best option. Some rain, but not as much as on Monday. Looking forward to that. Playing chess in the Vondelpark with a beer and wine on the side. The last time we did that was more than 2 years ago. Back then, we did win there 2 times. With nice days in the sunshine. Made the second cup of coffee with a piece of pie my mother bought. Listening to Simon and Garfunkel again. Hall and Oates before that. We'll get some cash on Monday. That is for our trip to Amsterdam. A good €100. That should do. Might have some extra. That depends on the weekend that is ahead of us. I do want to buy some tobacco. Also having a shisha. Might have around €40 after that. Saturday, 18th of July 2020. Last evening, a good friend of mine picked me up. First we went to Purmerend. We had an Italian calzone this time. Afterwards we drove to Mazazik in Amsterdam. It was crowded, but we did find a nice spot. We talked about many things again. Interesting conversations, as always. After a good 2 hours again, we left back home. I was home late, around 1:23 a.m. Watched apart from the Jim Jeffries show, stand-up comedy again. Really great guy. Laughing my head off. I had a great sleep. Woke up around 9:20 a.m. and made a cup of coffee. Afterwards I went with my mother for a shopping spree, as always. That's how we do. I think I will quit with it. It's always 13 minutes, so the other part will come next time. Otherwise, it's a bit of too long in a way. I would say have a really, really great week, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.